I try not to bring too much junk home, but when I see a cheap treadmill I have to grab it. These things are full of really useful parts for projects. Motors, bearings, pulleys, tube steel. I don't keep the controllers though. I'll talk about that later, but basically this will help me recoup some cost. This treadmill is going to stay pretty much treadmill shape because I'm turning it into a drum sander. I have a small planer, but I've got projects that require really wide boards with smooth finishes. A drum sander the size I would need would cost thousands. My goal is not to have any money invested in this one by the time I'm done. I'll fast forward through taking this apart and catch up with you in the build. Okay, so I've got it down to the base frame and lift section here in the shop. Hopefully you can get an idea of how I want this piece to work. And with the springs taken off, this platform can go back on as a nice solid bed for our wood planks. This lift motor is really easy to wire. It's a 120 volt AC motor with 3 wires. The white wires connected straight to neutral, and the black wires go through switches to the hot wire for up and down. This will be the sanding roller. It came from a different treadmill. I'm sure the smaller one that was on this would work, but I like this one better. These frame pieces we took off earlier will support the roller and the motor right about here. Alright, so let's build the rest of it. Here's my simple DC motor control circuit. It's basically just an SCR and bridge rectifier. The AC wall power comes through the switch, through the SCR, through the bridge rectifier, and into the motor. I'll link more information about this circuit in the description below. Right now though, let's build a control panel. Okay, the wiring's done. Here's the up and down switch, closing the hot circuit to each direction of the lift motor. SCR potentiometer for DC motor control. We've got the main power switch, directional switch, and the kill switch, which is not so helpful if your forearm's stuck in there, grinding on your radius, ulna, forget which bone is which. Something you can think about to keep your mind off the pain, because it's still going. So yeah, if this thing actually works out, I'll need to add some safety features. Sometimes I build a project just to get it out of my head and don't have very high expectations. And that's pretty much what I was thinking during this build. I've been using this a couple weeks now, and I'm really surprised with how well it's working out. The combination of a heavy steel roller, rigid frame, and 3 horsepower motor makes for a very consistent, smooth running machine. For now, I'll leave it as it is to finish up some projects. Eventually I'll add some safety shields and more features, maybe a depth gauge, a belt feed. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next build.